Hello, my name is Patricia, I'm 24 years old and I'm from Germany. I'm here because I've been dealing with autoimmune disease issues like I have tendonitis in several parts of the body, I have joint pain, and that's due to psoriasis arthritis. And the things I tried before is, well, I found out 2.5 years ago, that I have this, and I knew from the very beginning I'm not going to take any medication. I want to get rid of this because it came, so it can also go. Then soon I started to work with a holistic coach, and I had a inflammation in my hip, and so I asked, what can I do against inflammation? And she said, well, the best thing against inflammation is to dry fast, but I wouldn't recommend it to do it more than 24 hours. So okay, I only did 48 hours on my own, and I started to see improvement. Then some more months have passed, and okay, then I had more issues. I could not walk anymore, so I needed to really get rid of inflammation, and I started to read again into fasting. Then I came across dry fasting. I came across Michelle Slater's book, and first I read Starving to Heal in Siberia. That's crazy, who would do that? No, definitely not. But then I had to think about it, and I came back to this book, I read it, and I read my disease, which is arthritis. It was also mentioned there, and I kept reading, and so I knew, okay, this could be also my way. It could be, if it was a reset for her, it could be a reset for me as well. And I've seen the testimonials, and I became more encouraged to try so, and that's what I was wishing for, a system reset and also a group to fast together with. So I think that's it all came to this point now, and I'm really glad to be here. This is my second day of the retreat and the second day of my dry fast. So far I feel good. I slept a lot. I feel the tiredness, but still it's okay, and it's even more okay, or it's almost fine when I'm outside of the room, out of the bed, not hearing my heart beating, and just get distracted from the sun, from the waves, the sounds around me. That really helps. Also going on walks, and I'm really looking forward for seeing the sunset. So these things help me through the day, even though I'm just day 2. The first 2 nights on dry fast, I had, not to say nightmares, but doubts in my dreams. Like I accidentally got super wet, so I had to stop or to repeat the beginning of the dry fast, or I found out that I'm pregnant and I could not dry fast, and things like that. And I hope that these doubts, they will vanish, and it will become better, because that's the only bad thing so far in the mind during the night. And I'm a little bit scared of the state of being when it goes to day 5, day 6. I'm scared of the weakness, of the dryness, but if other people can do it, I think I can also hope to do it. But it's important to go day by day. But also, like, I'm a little bit scared, but also I'm looking forward to go deeper and deeper into my own mind, and to bring up emotions or anything that will come. So it's trying to change perspective, and not to be impatient, just to look forward. Okay, one more day, to deeper into the fast, deeper into my mind, and that's how I try to deal with it. This is day 3 of the retreat and day 3 of my dry fast. I feel a little tired because I couldn't sleep early last night, but that's okay. I have some back pain, but that's also okay. I feel sometimes a little hunger, and sometimes I think, oh, I should drink something, but then I think, no, I should not. And then this also passes. And yeah, to stay motivated, I brought them post-its and I put them on my mirror, and I write some motivational things on there, because in my room the time passes the slowest. So then I look up and I'm like, okay, that's why I'm here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's continue. And also these 5 fixed dates times during the day, they make the day go by fast. Yeah, and when I'm impatient, I'm thinking again of my motivation, why I'm here, and yeah, just trying to take it day by day. Day 4 of the retreat and day 4 of my dry fast. This morning I didn't feel as dizzy as I felt the day before, but then during the day the dizziness came, and yeah, I had to go a little slower, but still I feel good. And the days luckily still pass quickly. We have quite some homework to do if you want to get the best out of it, like meditation, spinning. Also, it's really useful to go to the evening meditation and the morning yoga. And yeah, you have to walk, even though I said before, or I thought before, I cannot walk. I also can walk. I can go slowly with breaks, and I didn't think I could do it with my little damaged feet, but I could do 5 kilometers, and I think I could do even more if I do more breaks. And yeah, I'm motivated to work on that. So yeah, if you want to, you are quite busy during the day, and days pass by quickly. Yeah, about my family, how they reacted about coming here. I first told my mother, and she has done some water fasting, so she's kind of in the topic, but she hasn't heard about dry fasting. I explained her as much as I can, and she said, okay, if you want to do that, I will support you. I will support you also financially. And she then told my dad, but quite some part of the story was lost, so he ended up being quite confused and irritated, and had like the opinion, isn't that crazy? Can't you die? Isn't that dangerous? Do you really have to take that extreme step? But with the time, and especially before coming here, I was able to explain a lot, and also to explain my motivation, and I think then it made more sense to him. Other than that, I did not tell more family members, because usually I'm someone who's like working or hustling on their own, and then share the result. It has disadvantages and advantages, of course. You have to figure it out. It used to be all my life like this. So yeah, I also did not tell my friends. I just told them I'm going on rehab because of my autoimmune disorder. But after coming back, I'm definitely open to share everything. This is day 5 of the retreat and day 5 of my dry fast. I was asked how much weight I lost. I lost about 6 kilos, but I wasn't worried about that. I knew it would happen, obviously. And how I prepared myself, I did the 21-day program, and then I also got my, I would consider that as preparation. I got my ferritin levels, yeah, the opposite of lowered. Then I did a few weeks before coming the drinking the lemon water and doing the baking soda. And then the last day, the enemas, only eat very liquid food. Yeah. And then I wanted to share something about today, some things. So today I feel definitely weaker than the past days. And I woke up and then I see these post-its that I made, day 1, 2, 3, 4. And every morning I can put another post-it, so I put 5. And it motivates me a bit to fill up this space, but then I'm like, okay. But it's still quite some days to go on. And then I get in this spiral of thinking. Yeah, and then I realized this conflict of interest that is arising in me, the conflict of healing and the interest of healing and the interest of a sip of water. But then I came to the conclusion, well, I owe it to myself, the self, let's say, few weeks back, that had all her basic needs satisfied, but only had one wish: to be able to heal. And this is my chance now to heal, or get closer to heal. So, okay, to get out of this spiral, I know I need to get up. I overslept the morning yoga, but on purpose, because I couldn't sleep last night. Had quite some back pain, and then I went out in the evening at 12. I went out to the terrace, trying to just sit, to breathe some fresh air, look into the stars. And then I saw 2 other people also coming out. They also couldn't sleep, and that felt kind of better, that we're all in this together, and I can relate, they can relate. That made me feel better. And I also felt that, so I do brush my skin, like dry brushing, and my skin hurts more than usual. I still feel a little hunger, but that's okay. Yeah, and I have a bad taste in my mouth. First day that it's really nasty, kind of. Yeah, so back to when I went out. I need to get out, to get distracted, to breathe the fresh air, because that's one thing that you can consume here, the fresh sea air. And yeah, since I overslept morning yoga, I knew, okay, I will do it on my own. So I did my pre-workout stretching. It reminded me of the times I went to the gym back then, already limited in mobility, but still I could go, and I was motivated to go again and to go in a better range of mobility. And also I thought about my athletic past, 10 years ago. I was quite doing a lot of sports, and I really liked it. And it reminded me of the moment I ran into my old coach, and we haven't seen each other for some years, and she asked me, so are you still doing sports? And I said, no, I don't anymore. Don't do it anymore. I didn't give her a reason. It was just a small talk. And that was still, it felt really sad to realize that. It was like a reality check. She knew me from my old self, really active, sportive, and now I cannot walk without pain. So this motivates me to hang in there, and next time I meet her, I will tell her, yes, I do run the bike again, or I do this and that. This is really a motivation, definitely. And yeah, then I went on a short walk. I saw a snake, I walked past it, and then I turned back, and I thought, okay, I need to make sure this snake will go to the side of the road so a car cannot hit her. That's the least I can do. I do not like snakes and animals like this, but that's the least thing I can, that's the thing I can do. So I poked her a little bit and I motivated her to go, and then I saw a metaphor in this. I'm the snake and I need to cross that line. I mean, of course I have a goal of fasting days. I need to cross that line in order to get out of danger, or in this case, to get out of, just get out of it. The only way to get out of it is to go through it. I want to pass that mark. So I like this snake situation. And then I worked a little more. I rested in a hammock. Somebody brought a hammock. It's really, really useful. You can chill in there so good. I could spend hours in there, but then I remind myself I need to also walk. Not just rest, also walk. But nevertheless, I thought back about my conflict. And I listened to some audio messages that I did prior to the fasting, when I still had a full voice and I was energetic. And I told myself, please, if you feel weak, if you feel like this or like that, please hang in there. It's your chance to heal. And this, again, it motivated me, and I owe myself this. It's so motivating. And also, half a year back, I also did an audio message to myself, and I promised myself that I will be able to heal and recover and to do sports again and to follow my joy, which is the mobility, the motion. And I did not know about dry fasting back then, but I knew it came, this arthritis, and it can also go. I know people, they went through it. I mean, it healed maybe in other possibilities, but they healed from it, so I can do too. And again, some more motivation came into me. And then after the lecture, I went to the forest, and I walked a bit like zombie-like, slow, and well, you know, you fast how you walk. And then I saw, in the distance, I saw two animals, and I thought, okay, their tail is wiggling, probably it's two dogs. I looked closer, and I saw it's two pigs. There are even more pigs. It was a whole pig family. And immediately my zombie walk turned out into I was so attentive. My eyes, they were opened. I was clear in my mind. I was kind of in survival mode, because 1 second I thought I was in danger, even though they were far away. But I knew from stories from my dad, that pigs, especially mama pigs, they can be really dangerous. Maybe they were super tamed, but nevertheless I did not dare to approach them. So I did some curve to them, and even they might be super tamed and nice, but it taught me a lesson that if I have to, I can. And the doctor told us, if you see a bear on the 9th day of your fast, you will have the capacity to run. And then I knew, yeah, totally. If you have to, you can. So I'm telling my body, dear body, you have to stay in there, hang in there. You can do it because you want it. So that was a really nice lesson, a lessonful day today. And unfortunately, it already almost passed. I'm half time of my goal. And yeah, trying to remind myself the only way to get out of this is to go through it. Day 6 of the retreat and day 6 of my dry fast. I feel okay, I feel good, but at the same time, the worst in all of these 6 days. But I know worse is still possible, so I'm still lucky. I couldn't sleep from 2 till 6. So I had definitely this insomnia, and I wanted to follow my routine, which is usually wake up, put my post-it on the mirror, day X, go out on a walk, and I noticed I'm really tired. I was walking with eyes closed, really like a zombie, and I was a bit dizzy, and yeah, then I noticed, oh no, I have to go to the toilet, so there was some pressure to get back to the hotel, and yeah, but I know I shouldn't rush it because I definitely do not want to faint, so I was resting, sitting down, coming down, and yeah, talking positively to myself. I can do it, I can make it. I went on back to the hotel room, then I rested for another 10 minutes, and I noticed, oh no, I have to get out again, so then I rested outside. And this was really pleasant. I felt better. I was talking with some others. And yeah, what is usually my routine? Yeah, morning, get up, go on a little walk. Then, yeah, walk, rest, walk, rest, walk, rest. Then I get back, then there's the lecture. Then I go on another little walk. Then there's shooting. Then there's sunset time, favorite time of the day. Then another walk. Yesterday I did 8 kilometers, and maybe 7 would have been enough because at the end my foot hurt. But even 7, it's super good for me. Yeah, today I will not reach that, but maybe tomorrow I have more energy. I will reach that 5, 6, 7 mark. Yeah, then my sunset walk, I just listen to some music, I reflect, I watch the waves, I watch in the long distance. It's super good, and I imagine myself running into this water some time in the future, painlessly, and just swimming. And yeah, that gives me a lot of energy to imagining this. Then I come back, I rewatch the lecture from the day before, I make some notes, then there's some time, I like 20 minutes, go on a walk, then I go to the treatment. Treatments are nice, they are not wellness treatments, they are, yeah, really, they go into the tissue, into the muscle. I know maybe it doesn't feel too comfortable sometimes, but at the end of the day, I know it's good. It's really effective, and yeah, they really take care of us in the treatment room about our pain and yeah, our individual issues. And then it's 8, and then I like to, sometimes it occurs that we go outside, we have a chat with the others who just come by. It bridges the time until the meditation at 9. The meditation is like, oh, okay, another day, so nice. Then I go to bed. I mean, I go to my room, and maybe I will sleep at 11, 12, if everything goes well, if I calm down. And yeah, then I can call it a day. And this makes it pass quickly. The routine is really nice, and definitely go outside, smell the fresh sea air. It's super good. And some people, they have like started to have essential oils, and they trade it like dealers, and it's like our little drug, and to sniff it, peppermint, lavender, lemongrass, and you should not overdo it, of course, but from time to time I'm in my room, I have a little good sniff on it, and I feel good, I feel better. Yeah, and about what to pack, I think it's good to pack like a minimalist, because you don't need much here. Maybe 3 pants, 3 shirts, 3 pullovers, 2 sweat jackets. About the exit time I cannot tell yet, but I think I'm prepared. What I forgot is a cap, but I helped myself with a fanny pack. I just put it like this. I know it's the same like if I would write the German on my forehead, but I don't care. I need some shade for my eyes. yeah, a shorts or 2 shorts would be really handy. 1-2 pairs of shoes, some flip-flops that you can use with socks, maybe. And yeah, try to pack less, maybe 2 books, because also other people, they have books, so maybe you can borrow it, you can also deal it. Yeah, a hammock, I would definitely bring a hammock. Here I'm very lucky that someone brought it and I can just use it. I hope I do not take the place for her. What else? Sunglasses and essential oils if you have, but also do not overdo it. Maybe one. And yeah, definitely a journal to write. Some headphones to listen to music. And I think that's pretty much, that's it. Day 7 of the retreat and day 7 of my dry fast. I couldn't sleep again last night. I took a walk at 2 and I went to sleep at 3 or 4 again, I don't remember, and maybe I collected 4 hours and some resting time, and I could not believe people that told me, yeah, they only slept 3 hours or 4 or something, and they still are showing up, they are there, the energy still runs in them, and so does mine. And I think when I looked at the testimonials, I could see in every person that at some point the person started to look a certain way, and I have reached that point. Almost a bit scary, because deep sunken eyes and thin voice, just not as strong as before, but that's just temporary. It's totally fine. It's also super interesting to see your body in this state. And yeah, I quit morning yoga again, but that's okay. I need to sleep, so I do my own stretching after. And yesterday, I left my bed at 11, and I was thinking, okay, I should leave my room now and at least show up a little bit, so people are not getting worried. And then I came outside to the beach, and then I met my 2 of my attendees, and they greeted me, said hello, here you are. You were already a bit worried, and I was like, yeah, that's what I came here for. My intuition told me to come, and it was just nice to see that people look after each other. And I told my mom, so she's a bit, she's less concerned, and she was quite relieved that I'm doing good, and I have people's eyes on me, and also eyes from other moms on me. And coming to the question if fasting is dangerous, it's not excuse me, it's not dangerous, but before, of course, you need to read into the topic. You do need to educate yourself, and if you do it properly and also gradually increase the fasting hours, it's not dangerous. It's harder at home, maybe 3 days if you really want to do it, and you cannot go away. 5 days at home, you can make it, but more than that, and especially for the first long dry fast, I would recommend to do it in community, to do it here. It's much easier, especially on the natural side, and with the people, with the therapist, and yeah, it's so much easier. The second fast that I will do, whenever that will be, within 1 year, maybe I will do it alone. Yeah, I would challenge myself to do that, Yeah, what else? Yeah, today my circulation, it's much better. I do not need so much time to get up, and then when I sit down I do not need too much time to be ready. But my sore is really, my throat is sore. Yeah, of course, thinner voice, more dry lips. But I cannot complain. My heart rate is a bit more up, but then it's normal again. I'm really glad for that, because I was afraid I would have huge running hard and short breath, but I cannot complain about these things. I'm so glad. I'm day 7. Like 1 week ago, I had my last sip of water. I recorded it. I watched it yesterday. Yeah, and I'm still here, of course. And I'm on the last final meters. I want to do 9 days. It's hard, of course, but I've already done 7, and I mean, with this shooting, the day is almost over, then it's sunset time, then I only have 2 more sunsets, 2 more shootings, and yeah, I will push through it. And there's one thing I wanted to say, but I forgot it. Maybe I will say it tomorrow. This is day 8 of the retreat and day 8 of my dry fast. Yeah, insomnia is really influencing me. I have a hard time sleeping. My circulation is okay. My blood rate is okay. No short breath. So I cannot really complain about that. In the first few days I did not want to sleep at the beach. I was not interested in that. It seemed cold and windy, not pleasant at all. But yesterday I was like, yeah, I want to try it. And so someone lent me their sleeping bag, and it was a really fun experience, because I was building up my mansion to sleep, and in the sleeping bag it had such a good quality. The wind was blowing over me, and I just kept removing on layers because I felt so good inside. But maybe that's also the fasting state. First few hours I slept well, but then it was waking up, thinking, looking at the stars. I saw some shooting stars, which was really nice. Okay, then a little bit of sleeping, and this circle, repeated. And I could have gone in my bed, but I wanted to see the side on sunrise, so I stayed. And also, I have a guilty pleasure. I've developed a guilty pleasure, an addiction. A few days ago, people were talking about fruit juice and watermelon, and I was like, no, it's not touching me at all. I don't have this food focus. But now it hit me, and I really like to hear these ASMR water sounds, like someone is drinking water and eating this watermelon juice, drinking it. It's really good, but also I need to get away from this. I need to get away from the Wi-Fi signal, take a walk, so I would not excuse me, I would not go on my phone to check, because there's nothing to check. It's just me, maybe my music, and so I recommend not to get a mobile service, because you need some offline time. I still have a sore throat, it hurts, but it will pass. And also I noticed the stress of my body, because my teeth hurt, so I think I'm grinding them at night. 2 days ago, it was a beautiful situation. It was my worst day. I don't quite remember why it was so bad, but I think it was because of circulation, yes. We were at the beach, some other people came, and someone told me something, and I was laughing tears since many days, and it felt so good, so relieved, and
such a beautiful moment. The sunset is so red, and we went on a walk, got distracted. That was really one of my favorite moments, and I could never repeat this at home. So yeah, it's super essential, like, to make this a good experience, the company. Yeah, right now I'm cheering up my body to just stay in there. I mean, I'm very far from giving up, but the thought about other people also already exiting, I want to, but I did not dare to start on my own. I was super anxious and scared and nervous. I thought I could only do it dry fast until day 2, and then I would have to do water fast or something. I did not trust my body, but now this trust of I can has so much is so much restored. I always told I cannot walk, I cannot do this or that, but I can, and this is so empowering. And next time I will come, and I will afford to come from my own salary. I would definitely come be on day 2, 3, 4, first day, to enjoy more, yeah, not to feel behind. But I also have thought on this, because when I came, I was first day, some people were 2, 3, 4, and they told me, I wish I knew about this method when I was your age. And so maybe it's interpretation, maybe they felt behind at that moment, and now I do feel behind because they are in front of me, like already exiting. But it should not be like a comparison or a race or a competition at all, because that's just how it is. Different paces, different learning processes, and I should learn to be okay with it. And yeah, a positive, my mouth is so dry. Positive thing about having 2 more treatments on fast is that I can get the bee stings, and they do really well on my tendonitis spots. It hurts, of course, but I like it. I think it helps. And yeah, I had 1 treatment. It was front legs. It was by that time the most painful one. But breathing, every time the pain the hands come and do the painful movements, breathe out, it really helps. Then yesterday I had arms. That was most painful. One moment I thought, well, maybe you are too much of a yeah I can do it, just say yes. But I breathed through it. I could make it, of course. At that moment I was thinking about the watermelons and the water, and distraction is crucial, mindset is crucial. Yeah, I still feel a little hunger, I don't know why, but it's okay. I can ignore that. And yeah, my feet carry me again. I can go on walks. It's super nice to just go. Still a little bit slow, but I can go, and some breaks, but it feels so good. And circulation also carries me. It's just the tiredness, but I can make that work. It's okay. I feel responsible enough to combine these 3 things. So I'm looking forward for my second last sunset on fast, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Day 9 of the retreat and day 9 of my dry fast. It's surreal that I've come this far. Yesterday evening I started to shiver, and I felt, for a short moment, I felt this heat. But they were predicting that you might feel it. Yeah, restless night, but with some rest. And I took some nap during the day, and these naps, they are really so valuable, even if it's just 20 minutes. Wow. And I asked for room cleaning, so I had a bed. They made my bed, and it was so convenient and comfortable to just going in the bed. Yeah, I'm counting the hours when I can break my fast. I already have like a plan in my head how I will do it. First I thought, yeah, it will be super important to shower, but this can wait. I just want to have this water inside of me, and also I feel a little nauseous today. I think also because of this green mucus that I've gathered. My ear now is a bit blocked. What else? Yeah, people are cheering for me, they're rooting for me. I'm amongst the last ones, but they see how I struggle and they put a hand on me, and it feels so good to have someone to, I don't know how to say it, to pet you. I don't know word in English, nevertheless. Yeah, I'm super, I feel good. Despite of everything, I feel good. I feel good with the company, even though I'm a bit isolating myself today while everyone having the cups. I hang in there, and I'm so looking forward to break the fast. Yeah. 5th November 2024, which makes it day 10 of the retreat and day 1 of my exit. I still haven't quite comprehend the last 24 hours. I was very weak on my last day of dry fast, and yeah, I could not really go alone. I always had to make breaks and was so dizzy, and at night I became a little bit crazy. My mind, it was not my mind really anymore. But so far, yeah, I had only few more hours on the countdown. So yeah, that I was pushing through it, and yeah, one really uncomfortable thing was the mucus that I could yesterday only swallow or spit out. Both. It was really disgusting. And then I started to drink today, and the smell, I had to smell it, I had to work with it, I had to release it, and the breaking the fast, it was a bit, I imagined it to be different, but the first drops that came into this in the mouth, in the desert, they were really good. I was coping with that problem then, mucus. Now I'm okay, luckily. And I can finally sleep. It's so good. And I still cannot believe that I actually did not drink or eat for 9 days. It would not be possible anywhere else than here. And I would like to come again, but then definitely come on day 2 or 3 on the dry fast, because then you are within the collective, you start to drink again together, you have more time to recover, you can talk more with the people, it becomes more social, and don't miss out on that opportunity. Yeah, I'm really looking forward for the, you can say, changes, because I think I've definitely changed from, let's say, 2 weeks back. I think one part of my characteristic, it has hugely upgraded these willpower things and so on. I'm still overwhelmed, and I'm so curious what the destruction dry fast part, what it did with my body, and we'll find out in the next 2 months what has been done. And yeah, that's it. Just recovering, seeing everyone else recovering, shining again, talking, and trying to enjoy the last days.